Yeah, I know how to make that. That's easy. What's that? A upside down cheesecake with some strawberries in there. Okay, so let me tell y'all how to make a strawberry cheesecake. A cheesecake. You get your styrofoam. Oh no, not your styrofoam. Ooh, I don't want to tell you how to burn down your kitchen. Get you the spring foam pan that comes loose. So like you grease your pan, right, with butter. Then you put your graham cracker crust, like you mold it into the pan, right? Mold it into the pan. You make your cream cheese filling. Not cream cheese. Cheesecake filling. Well, you use cream cheese. You add all the ingredients in there, right? If you want... Well, no. Okay. You put your cream cheese filling, your cheesecake filling in the styrofoam pan with the graham cracker crust, right? Make sure you get the whole graham cracker cookies and put it in the food processor and crumb it up, and then mix it with butter and stuff like that so you can get the crumb crust, right? Because there's two ways you can make graham cracker crust. You can make the dough like a solid regular pie crust, or you can get the crust like But yeah, so you put that in the pan, right? Ice water, y'all. That's it. But yeah, so you put you put it in this spring foam pan. You pour your cream, your mixture, your cheesecake mixture in the pan, right? Then you put your strawberries on top. Your strawberry sauce, you make the strawberry sauce or whatever. You put it on top. You bake it in the oven, right? You take it out the oven. You let it sit for like 2 hours or something like that before you even cut it or whatever. And you once it get room, then you sit it in the refrigerator until the next day, right? Because I made this a few times. So you're gonna take a regular plate, regular smuggler plate, or wherever you want to sit your cake on. Preferably, I would use this. Right? And let's pretend this is a spring foam pan, because I can't get to my spring foam pan at this time. I don't know where it's at exactly. So you just do it like this. Pretend this is the styrofoam. I said styrofoam, spring foam pan. You have your cheesecake in here, right, with the crust and everything and the strawberry filling. So everything is solidified. It's good. So you take it, you flip it. And then you take the edges off the spring foam. You got to use the one with the ones that the side comes off, right? Right. So you take that, because at this point you're just taking off the bottom plate, and then you got you an upside down cheesecake. I know you might say, girl, you crazy. But technically, you just flipping the right side up cake, right? You flipping the right side up cake, and you put it over it, and then you flip it like that. Now it's upside down. Right? Right. I never made upside down pineapple cake, but you put the ingredients on the bottom of the pan, the pineapple on the bottom of the pan. They got pans out with the mold pans to put the strawberry, the pineapples at. I said, wow. So yeah, and then you pour the batter over it. You bake it. You baking it upside down. Now how you get it? Because when you flip it, it's gonna be right side up. So that means you gotta hold on. So when you take it out the thing, it's upside down already. Then you take another plate, and then you flip it, and it'll be right side up. Then you got to put the plate back on and flip it over. That look like that needs a styrofoam pan too. The upside down pineapple cake, that needs to be in the spring foam too. But yeah, so I just wanted to do it. Y'all probably saying this girl is silly. See, it's water. Put your cups in the air. Put your cups in the air. Okay, I know I'm silly. But I was looking at this. This is what I was looking at. Or you can use what's the other brand? The other one you can use as a crust. A regular pie crust too, or is it shortbread? You know what I'm trying to say. The shortbread dough. You crush up the shortbread cookies. You put butter in there, melt it. You put it in the pan like that. Same thing. Okay.
If the ocean was bigger, if the ocean was bigger, and I was a dog, I'll swim to the bottom and drink my way up. Put your cups in the air.
Ice water.
Put your cups in the air.
Now, when I first heard this song, I was like, he was like, put your cups in the air. And then I was thinking about the red cups that you always see people have at parties, right? So, put your cup in the air, and I immediately thought of red cups. I said, okay, this sounds like a red cup moment. Put your cups in the air. And then look, I went to this look for the song, and boom, they got red cups in the air. That's really the go-to color cup when you drinking. But this is ice water in here, y'all. I don't drink. If I do, it's some Stella Rose. That's it. But to be honest with y'all, can you flip cheesecake though? I'm pretty sure you can if it's a solid, like if you just let it sit overnight and then you take it out and then you flip it. I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to make me an upside down strawberry cheesecake. But I like to see the strawberries on top. And I know I said I don't like fruits in my cakes, but it depends though. Like when I make my mostly when I make my strawberry cake, it's just the sauce I really like. So, and then when I make my my coffee cake, my peaches and cream coffee cake, I have actual strawberries there. But I don't like them inside the cake, except carrot cake. That's different, or coconut cake. But that's different. But I'm talking about like pieces of fruit, like sliced fruits. Like, I love banana bread, but I gotta parade that banana. Like, zzz, I gotta blend it in with the batter. Zzz. I don't want to see no sliced bananas in my banana bread. I like banana when it's blended. To eat the actual banana now makes me. But yeah, so that's it. So I just wanted to do that video and say, okay, let me show y'all. Okay. What else? So yeah, that's what I was saying. What was I saying? Can you actually? Yeah, I guess so. You gotta make sure the cake is solid first before you can flip it. Now that song stuck in my head now. Put your cups in the air. There was something else I wanted to say. But anyway, I'm gone. Okay? I'm gonna do a timestamp. I must have been dehydrated because I've been drinking a whole bunch of these today with ice in it. Normally they say when you thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.